Hello everyone, welcome back to JCfinger. This is a live build for the Hamptons. It's a build that I put out a little while ago where I told a story about Raquel and Jason, who met in high school. She's from a very wealthy family, he's from a really low average income family, and her parents were quite controlling and split them apart. Now, when they split them apart, unknown to them, she was pregnant, and they sort of moved away with her and put her up in this beautiful massive mansion. So she basically had the baby, say, when she was 20, so she was 19, and then obviously by the time she turned 20 she had delivered the baby. But you know, she had kept in touch with Jason, so she went on to elope with her baby to go and stay with Jason, who had set up a beautiful love shack on a beautiful isolated island. So her parents obviously will be heartbroken, and maybe I might continue that story as to whether they found her, whether they found common ground, and maybe they will accept Jason as part of the family. You know, I think it's really sad that class and money, in some cases, for some people, come before love and just appreciating humanity. And that's what happened in her story. So, I mean, on the flip side, maybe he's a serial killer. You never can tell. So, I mean, the story could go either way. Maybe as she is now set up with him on the island and things are getting better between them, maybe he's just not good with kids or babies or something. So let me know in the comments what you might want to see as a progression for that story if you're interested. But yes, it could go either way. It could go either way, you know. But speaking of the life builds, you will realize that I'm using a different patio paving as well as balcony paving from the one in the original tour. The reason for this is I would have to download the DIY house off from the build and buy mode section and then I would have to demolish and then start painstakingly moving around the special balcony and paving until I got it into the right location on this building. Now, I already tried out a live build that way and it was extensive, it was long, and then I realized that the glitch video that I had put out a while ago has now expired because it's now patched. And if you look at the top right hand corner of your screen, an iCard would have popped up about that glitch video. It has to do with balconies. Now, usually when you get these special pavings and you attach a new balcony option to it, you can then click on the special paving with another choice of balcony paving and cancel it. And when you do, the new attached balcony that you created will then turn to the color of the special paving. And that way you were able to work your way around a whole build with this brand new special paving that you can't get ordinarily. Now that glitch doesn't work anymore. So when I tried that out and it didn't work, I was kind of disappointed. So I had to go ahead with this paving because you can still carry on. Glitches do not run the way our creativity works. Creativity comes about by being able to overcome certain obstacles and still be able to come up with something that's good and satisfactory. So, you know, there is a way around it, and of course we have pavings in the game, and that's why I'm building it with these pavings. And it's still a beautiful house, obviously. So it doesn't work anymore, so I decided to just go ahead and just start the build from scratch with this type of paving that you see in this live build. So that glitch doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. Ever since the update, there's a few other things I've noticed in the game. Like I had this what's it called again? Chimney. This chimney idea I came up with a few months ago, and you know, you were able to elevate a room from within a build high out by a floor or two above the standard, and it would pop up as a chimney and the whole roof would be covered up. But right now, when I go into my properties that have a chimney, the roof is blown off. So building chimneys is no longer working with this new update. So there's a lot of things that might not work anymore with each update as they come up. So if you're planning to build a chimney on any house, or if you haven't actually checked it out, if you do have any property in your town that has a chimney, go to it and have a look. Elevate to the rooftop level and you'll see that the roof has come off from all the rooms created below the chimney level, so you can just look into the house as if it was just an open box. So that's what's happening right now. So no more chimneys in the game. I mean, I had this beautiful royal castle that Cinderella and the prince live in, and their roof is completely open. This is insane. So, and I am working on the Cinderella episode that's due to come out very soon, so don't worry about that, because she's expecting a baby, isn't she? And I just realized that their royal castle has no roof. This is disappointing, but of course, what do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention. So it automatically then pushes me on to do something new, something different, and carry on from there. So do keep an eye out for the next episode of Cinderella and the arrival of her newborn, which is going to be a very interesting episode. And yes, I'm going to have to rethink chimney options in any of my builds at this present time. But during the time when these glitches work, it's fantastic. I mean, I still have builds in my town that have glitches that were useful, and the property looks just as beautiful with them. And of course, if I demolish, then it's now useless. I'm never going to get it back. But some things I will keep. Like I have a French hotel in my town. I had a massive hotel previously. I demolished it and replaced it with a French hotel. And the French hotel is on the French plot. And that's beautiful. It's small, it's unique, and just character filled. And it has the special paving all around it. So I'm keeping that for a good while, so I get to benefit from that. But then you move on and try and, come up with new ideas if any glitches in the game get patched. So this is the finished look, and I'm going to go ahead and then, put in the choice of flooring and walls that were in the original Hamptons build. But the thing is, I think sometimes I don't do this. And the reason is because, you are going to go on and redecorate in a way that you want. You probably wouldn't want to have grey floors and white carpets everywhere. But I do find that in very beautiful homes that I've visited, especially show homes, the floor is usually white. Everything is just white. And I do think to myself, this is impossible to live in. But it certainly is the look. And I mean, I have a neighbour who I went to see the other day, and I walked in and her entire house is covered in white carpets, and I mean the fluffy kind. I was, stricken at the door. I thought, do I come in? How do you do this? But her entire, it's just when you sink your feet in, it's like, and it's all white, and I mean brilliant white, and they've lived there for how long? I don't know how they do it. And I mean, it sounds weird to want, grey carpets because you want to hide dirt. But I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know. I wouldn't have white rugs everywhere in my house. It's just, not white rugs, white carpets all over. Warmer colours, for anything. Just to, feel comfortable that the slightest drop of orange juice is not going to cause me to clean the whole carpet or something like that. But anyway, that's why the choice of rugs in this build is all white. Upstairs anyway, where the bedrooms are. And downstairs is the cracked red, which I call burnt pink. And I absolutely love that shade downstairs. And the contrast with the blue is really beautiful. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this live build. And I obviously went at a very good pace. A lot of you keep saying, oh, it was too fast. But this is good. And I hope that if it gets complicated in any corner, then of course you can just pause it and, go back a bit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.